The Easy Transit regular tire versus the fat tire. Stick around to find out the differences. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. And today I'm comparing two folding e-trikes, the Easy Transit with fat tires versus the Easy Transit with regular tires. Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, so these are the Easy Transit 750 watt folding e-trikes from 630. Both of them are linked in the description below. Now, these are great folding electric trikes if you want something compact, but you still want power and you also want stability. Now, a few things I want to point out is these are two of our older models. The newer models both come with a rear mounted motor, 750 watts, so that is the same between the two of them. Both have the mechanical disc brakes front and rear. The fat tire comes with a 13 amp hour battery. The regular comes with a 10.4 amp hour battery. Now, the big difference you're going to notice is the 4-inch wide tires. So the actual diameter of both of these are the same on the tires, but the width is 2 inches versus 4 inches. Now, a lot of people tend to always like fat tires because, and I say that before test riding actually. So there's this idea that you have to have fat tires. It's better, it's more stable. So while it does add stability, we actually just had a test rider here today. He actually preferred the smaller tire because in his words, it was more manageable. So again, a little bit lighter. Now from a weight difference, actually the 4-inch wide tires only add about 2 pounds. All in, the standard is 78 pounds and the fat tire is 80 pounds. Now that's with both front and rear baskets and the battery. If you were to take the battery off, that's 8 pounds, brings it down to 70. And then if you remove the baskets, that's 6 pounds. You're down to 64 pounds. So if you're comparing weights of e-trikes, make sure you understand if it's inclusive of the baskets or not, and also the battery, etc. So with that said, both can fold. And what I was mentioning is a lot of people do prefer the smaller tire because it's more manageable. So what I was saying is that while the weight difference isn't significant, sometimes with the bulkier tires, for some people, it is a little more difficult to steer and manage, and it feels like a bigger tricycle. With the smaller tires, a little more nimble, easier to steer. You can navigate tight spaces a little bit easier. So it's hard to say if one is better than the other because honestly, some people prefer the fat tires, some people prefer the standard tires. Now, it is true that the fatter tires will add a level of stability, but if you find it hard to manage, you actually may find yourself to feel more stable on the smaller tire. So again, totally personal preference. Now, getting back into it, both of them have reverse options. Both of them have the 7 speeds. Both of them have the 5 levels of pedal assist. So everything is the same, really, except for the tires and the battery sizes. Now, the other thing too is if you are gonna fold it and you want it to be as compact as possible, obviously with a bigger, fatter 4-inch wide tire, it's going to take up more space. Even if you fold it down, it's not going to fold as down as small as the standard one. So again, keep that in mind. If how compact it can get is at the top of your priority list, then you probably wanna opt for the smaller tire version as well. Now, one other thing I wanna point out too is the fat tire motor actually does have more torque than the standard tire. The fatter tire motors are a different type of motor, and they have that because with the bigger tires, you need a little more torque to get it rolling and to go up hills and things like that. So if you are riding on flat ground and you use the throttle or when the motor kicks in, you do feel a little more power off the line with the fat tire version than you do on the standard tire version, and that's because of the torque that that motor has. So If you wanna go off-roading, you wanna go on hard-packed trails, obviously it's great to have the 4-inch wide tire. It's gonna be more stable, and it's gonna be able to take on that terrain more easily. So I hope that helps. If you have any other questions about either of them, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, both trikes are linked in the description if you want to check them out. In addition to that, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-trike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. We're also going to warranty everything for 1 year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. And if you want to come out and take a test ride, we're here in San Clemente, California at 1046 Calle Recodo Unit K. Come test ride any of our e-trikes before you purchase to ensure you're making the right choice. And also join our community. We have a Facebook group called 630 Peddlers. Join the group before you purchase as well to talk to existing riders to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and finally download the app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.